Hello and good day. This is Scott with Wet Edge, and I'd like to thank you once again for giving us your time and joining us in today's discussion. And for today's topic, we'll be talking about the frequently asked question, what is the difference between our pearl matrix and our satin matrix? And to answer that, I'll be doing that in two parts. Okay, to the question at hand. What is the difference between our pearl matrix and our satin matrix? And simply put, it's the size of the aggregate. Now both have the same type of aggregate, it's just that the pearl matrix is slightly larger than the satin matrix. Otherwise, both use the same cement, they use the same pigments, and will give you similar watercolors. In fact, you may have noticed that we use different names for the pearl matrix versus a satin matrix. Let me give you an example. If you're looking at our Antigua and the satin matrix, the reason we have the different names is to ensure that when everyone involved hears Antigua, that ensures that you're going to get our satin-sized pebble in your pool. But if you choose our Mediterranean, which is the pearl matrix equivalent to the satin matrix, that lets everybody know you're to get our pearl matrix-sized pebble in your pool. So we've made for your convenience available to you a cross-reference sheet where we'll have in one column all the pearl matrix names on one side with their satin matrix equivalent on the right column. Now, it's this physical difference in size between the pearl and the satin matrix that has led to a misconception in the marketplace that the pearl matrix is rougher than the satin matrix. I simply find this not to be true. Now before I get into this, I feel led to tell you I'm not trying to push you one way or the other. I'm simply trying to give you all the information so that you can make an informed decision and possibly not miss out on all that the pearl matrix can provide simply based on a misconception. Okay, now back to the issue at hand. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's not the size of the pebble that determines whether a surface is going to be rough or not. It's the shape. Now allow me to illustrate this point. Picture the babbling brook or the pebble bottom stream. Typically, we associate that in a positive light as it pertains to how it feels to walk through there. But yet, if you closely examine the size of the pebbles in that stream, they are significantly larger. Therefore, if we do follow the logic that large pebble equals rough, then we would never associate or look at the babbling brook or the pebble bottom stream in a positive way. So how is it that while there is large pebble at the bottom of that stream, it's still smooth? And it's because water is given a chance to roll over the pebble and smooth down some of the rougher edges. And at Wet Edge, we source or harvest so many of our pebbles from areas associated with water. We source them from old and active beaches and out of rivers where water is given the chance to roll over and smooth down those rough edges. And we keep it in its natural state and give it to you. Okay, now allow me just one more illustration. We do have salespeople in the marketplace who are very successful in offering the pearl matrix. And one of the ways they demonstrate or why they're so successful is they ask their clients to sit down and close their eyes and hold their hands out. And with their eyes closed, they place two samples in their hands. One's pearl, one's satin, but they don't tell them which one. And then they ask the client to rub their fingers over the surface and then tell them which is which. And oftentimes, the customers can't tell. Now, the reason I bring this demonstration to your attention is to invite you to simply take the test yourself. See what you think. Make your own choice. Because my personal opinion, I do prefer the look of the pearl matrix over the satin matrix. I think the pearl matrix offers you a more three-dimensional natural appearance. And I know there are homeowners out there who feel that way as well because I talk to them. I hear the phrase, I do like the look of the pearl matrix, but I'm just so worried it's going to be rougher or not as smooth as a satin matrix. But I'm confident in promoting the pearl matrix in that regard because once again, it's not the size of the pebble, it's the shape. And at Wet Edge, we have the roundest, smoothest stone in the industry. Well, folks, that's a wrap. We really appreciate all the time that you can give us and your consideration of one of our finishes for your pool. Thank you from all of us at Wet Edge, your pool finish resource.